All right, problem number 44 was asked by a lot of students, right, in both classes, so let me kind of talk through it first. All right, so they give you an expression to represent the price that's charged for a radio. It's given as 40 minus 4x squared. And they tell you that x represents the number of radios, or items in this case, in terms of millions that are produced. Okay, so there's 3 parts to this, or 4 parts. So the first part is to come up with an expression to represent total revenue. Okay, when you're identifying revenue, revenue is simply going to be the amount of money that comes in. Okay, and so it's the price that's charged times the number of items that are sold. Okay, and so that's all we need to do to find the revenue. Well, they gave us the price right here. We can substitute that in. And remember, they told us that X was the number of items that were sold. So our revenue is simply going to be 40 minus 4x squared times X. And so it's just a matter of distribute through. You get 40x minus 4x cubed. And then just reorder your terms so they're in standard form, the highest power first. So negative 4x cubed plus 40x. So this would be your expression for revenue. And now the second part of this asks you to identify the profit. So profit is going to be the revenue minus the costs to produce the items. Okay? So when you look at the profit, we can simply take this expression, negative 4x cubed plus 40x. There's the revenue. And from that, we're going to subtract the cost. Well, the cost isn't just $15, it's $15 per radio. So you're going to subtract $15 per radio. And again, the number of radios is represented by X. And so you get this as your new expression for the profit. 40x minus 15x leaves 25x. Okay, so this would be the expression you're looking at. Okay, and then the last part here is to identify what's the fewest number of radios you can make and still make that same profit. Okay, and so in this case, what they're asking you to do is to take this equation right here, negative 4x cubed plus 25x, okay, the profit equation, and set it equal to what they identify as the profit, which is 24 million. And now, a lot of the issues that came were right here on this problem because you typed in 24 million, so 24 and then 6 zeros here. But remember, all of this stuff is in terms of millions already. If you go back in and look, the X is given in terms of millions. So when they tell you that the profit is 24 million, all you need to identify is 24. Okay, so this represents 24 million. And so now as you enter this, the F2 algebra tab, choose the solve feature, negative 4x cubed plus 25x is equal to 24, and solve for x. And when you do that, you get your solutions. And so if I put this into the green diamond, the approximate form. So here I have 1.5, which is what they told me, million, and then the other one was 1.386. And again, depending on how it asks you to enter it, you either move the decimal place 6 spaces to the right, or just leave it as 1.386 million, or whatever decimal they ask you to round to.